XRP Future Millionaire, 10:18 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast of the United States of America. So I want to do this update. I'm not going to do a 15-minute update right now. I'm going to do a 5-minute or less so I can get this out. So the RSI and the 30-minute on Bitcoin is way up there. It's almost over 70. We're getting into oversold areas. Once you get over 70, it's oversold or overbought. So for all intents and purposes, the 4-hourly right now, we're almost at 70. But if you look at the 30-minute, it's the same thing. We were up at 7. We pulled back a little bit. So the main thing right now is can we get some volume? If we only have this much volume, we're not going to get over this area. We need a little bit more volume. We have 44,497 as resistance, 43,796 as support, right where the 20-day came up to in the 30-minute. So if you're looking at this, the RSI is going to have to come down. Because if we do have a push up right now, and this does push up again to the top, 45,492, this RSI is going to top back out. Because it looks like a W reversal. That's going to top out at about 90, and then we're going to come shooting down. So I could see it going up on, redoing this double top like we said yesterday. But there's also scenarios where it doesn't even make it up there. But I'd say we've come all the way up here. If you're in a position, you could look. But like me, I'm waiting. With the RSI this high, it's telling me that it has to come down. Even after it makes these moves, it's going to come down, and the RSI is going to correct itself. It always does. So that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm feeling on Bitcoin. I'm just going to sit back and see what happens before the CPI tomorrow. I could see it. I could totally see a scenario where Bitcoin does make its way up there and even overachieves the 46,276 and completes a much bigger cup and handle. It's just, I think this is probably the appropriate spot for us for this ride to end. I've been surprised before. 87,655 is their support. 80 cents is support, 87,655 is resistance. We're trying to make a push up to that 95 level. If we do, that's what the RSI will look like in the 4-hourly, and you would end up getting all the way up to 96 again on the RSI, which would completely crash us once we get to the top the second time. Because we officially hit that double top on the RSI, and then it's going to come flailing through, probably back down to the 30 level really quickly. So that's my anticipation if we get up there. And then that would also get us back, if the RSI does that, back to the accumulation zone after we finish this run. So with the CPI coming out tomorrow, I would not do anything crazy. These are going to be monstrous. I'm telling you guys, in a week, in 2 weeks, even if it takes a month, you're going to look back at this and you're going to say, oh my God, they set us up good. XRP Future Millionaire. I'm going to do my best to keep you one step ahead. So XRP and Bitcoin, as you can see, that's what one scenario with XLM with how high the RSI is, because like I said, they're jumping off the screen, but I can totally see XLM coming back up to 25.5 as well, right? And doing something like that and then coming down. Talked about that yesterday. It's just, what's your risk tolerance? So you have 23.6 support, 24.7 resistance. The RSI is getting up in the overbought territory, and the 30-minute time frame, the RSI, again, it's way up there. So we still got room to grow, though. If the fact the RSI isn't at 95 or 90, you could still possibly make a run up, and then DGB. It's just very risky, guys. You're going to have your stop losses set. You're going to have an in and out set just in case. And to me, when they're like this and it's this volatile, so let it get its last few percent. But this push down is going to be tremendous. But you can see in DGB the last 30 minutes, DGB's got a little bit of volume. But its RSI is way up there because of this. And the 30 minutes up to 80, overbought. We're getting to dangerously overbought in the 30 minute. And the 4-hourly, we're overbought as well. So it's impossible, guys, that we're starting to come to a head on some of these. I'd say look at 2898 at max potential right here, unless we can get a huge surge. Even for DGB, that's a good surge, but we need bigger. Let's see what IOTA's doing. IOTA's making it more likely that ALGO. Okay, so if you look at ALGO, how that pattern looks, again, they look like they could be topping reversals. But if they pull up over this, they could definitely be something more. You see how IOTA's come around, and it looks like it wants to finish this off at about $1.12 if it gets all the way up there. Well, ALGO is behind. Because if that finishes that off, ALGO, you would anticipate, because of where IOTA would go, you would anticipate an ALGO move to 126, roughly 128. And the RSI is looking a lot better on ALGO than it is on our other ones. So if there's one to pump, ALGO's only at a 55 in the 4-hour RSI. So that's a big difference. And with what IOTA's doing, it almost looks like it's setting it up for ALGO to make a pump. Everybody, well, what's the price we should be buying ALGO? Honestly, it's close to that $1 support. Or if you can break over this level. But it looks like ALGO, if IOTA continues to go, is going to have to move up another level. If IOTA does. Otherwise, this is a fake out, and this just ends up being a right shoulder. Right? And then it does that. So that's the two scenarios. If it breaks up, I'd look at a cup trying to be formed around $1.25 for ALGO. Stay blessed, everybody.